Now, before I actually go any further and go into one of these categories to try to find some products, I want to mention just a couple more things over here on the left-hand side. You can see once I get down through all of the different categories that are available, I have a number of different options here that I could use for my searching, and this will actually help to refine the searches, the search results that will typically be displayed over here. And anytime I browse through one of these additional categories, the options over here on the left will actually change based on the category or the brand or whatever it is that I'm browsing. So if I'm looking for something very particular, I can actually toss out a lot of the results by simply selecting some of these options over here on the left-hand side. A couple of my favorites are the average customer reviews. Obviously, you don't want to be promoting something that has one-star review ratings. It's going to be pretty hard to refer sales on those products. But a lot of people will only focus on perhaps the 4-star and up products. I will actually try to expand my searches beyond just the 4-star and up products. They are great products to promote, but typically they have great reviews because they're being heavily sold on Amazon. And sometimes, not always, but sometimes it at least means that there could be a lot of competition for that particular product niche. So instead of just going after the 4-star and up, I actually will also like to look at the products that have 0 reviews. I want to look for something that has a lot of potential. Maybe it is a top-selling product elsewhere on the internet, but perhaps on Amazon itself, that product has not been picked up yet or heavily targeted by other affiliates. So that could potentially be a reason for a product not having any reviews on it whatsoever. And one particular place that you can find a lot of those products are actually in these new arrival products. They'll give you the last 30 days and the last 90 days worth of products in any given category. If you don't see these listed over here in a category that you're browsing, it simply means that there are not any new arrivals within that time frame available in the category that you're browsing. But a lot of the Amazon categories do have the last 30 and the last 90 days worth of new arrivals that they can show you. I like new arrival products because these might be the products that don't have any reviews but have a lot of potential. If you're the first affiliate that builds a website around a particular product before all of the other affiliates do, those affiliates are going to have to play catch up with you to try to at least get to the same level you are in search rankings, for example. But to actually beat you will require typically even more work than you have put in to obtain those same rankings. So if you're the first person to come along and target a particular product or niche, you can actually gain a bit of a foothold in that industry and maintain good earnings from the get-go as soon as you start getting traffic to it. The thing that you really want to consider with your new arrival products, though, you always want to think about whether that product might be a brand new product to the marketplace, perhaps not just a new model of product, though, an actual new type of product. If you think back to maybe 10 or 15 years ago or so, when all televisions were big tube TVs, and then one day these flat screen TVs started hitting the market, and then these HD TVs started hitting the market, and they had all of these different terms that were associated with different kinds of TVs, LCD and plasma and so on and so forth. these particular terms and the products that go along with those niches did not exist at one point in time. There was a time when those were new arrival products onto the market. So if you can try to find something like that, something that has recently become available, and it's a new type of product that really didn't exist to consumers before, then you can often target keyword phrases surrounding those new products that will have an extremely low amount of competition and potentially offer really great rewards to go along with it.